So guys, we're going to do this data structure equation. Even though this falls into the easy category, it has some pretty nice concepts that can teach us lots of nice data structure concepts. So basically, in this question, the system inputs a array in which the integers are in duplicate order but in sorted manner. It's our task to output the same array without creating any additional space, which means that we are not allowed to create any other array or arraylets, and we need to manipulate the same input array and return the length of the non-duplicates, and also we need to place those non-duplicates in that output array. Hope it makes sense. So you can see in this example that when the system inputs an array with duplicates which is the number 1, we need to output the 2, which means that we are to manipulate the input array into 1 and 2 because there are 2 1s, and output the 2 number because there are two non-duplicates. And you can see also in the example number 2 there are 5 distinct numbers, 0 1 2 3 4, and it's our task to output the length of non-duplicates, which is 5, and also manipulate the array in a such a manner that the non-duplicates are only present. So guys, now let's write the answer to this question. Now first of all, let's declare a array which will serve as the input to this question, to this method we are going to create. And let's create a method. I'm writing static because we are not creating the object, and I'll just remove this static when you are running this in lit code. And it removeDuplicates function, it's going to get input from the main method as integers, and finally when the program executes, we're gonna print out on the console. Let's first consider the case when the number inputs have no values, no inputs on it. And now left pointer will be pointing to the 0 index, while the right pointer will be pointing to the first index. We are going to run this while loop until the right loop is at the end of the array. And if number at right index, which initial will be at 1, is not equals to number at the left index, which is at 0 index at first, if they are not equal, then this is a non-duplicative value. That's why we are going to input the left plus 1 index in from the value of right index of number. And as we have found it, the left index needs to be increased, and right index needs to be increased no matter what, even though if you don't find it. And finally we're going to return the left, which will be the length of the output. There are 5 non-duplicates integers. Let's see. 4. It is something's not right. Oh, I forgot to write left plus 1. It should be, we need to increase the index as we will be filling out the left index. Yeah, 5 is the right answer. Let's see the debugged form. The input value, they will have duplicates. Once we surpass this method, the non-duplicates will be placed in the array with the same length. So now I'll try to explain this program and the logic behind it. Most of the codes are basic. The main thing that we need to remember is that we have 2 pointers. One is called left and the other is called right. So the left at first it will be initialized to 0 and right will be 1. And we are going to check if right value and left value they are equal. If they are equal, then we are just going to increase the right index, and right index will go towards here, left is still here. And we're going to check if the values of right and left, if they are different, it is right now, then we are going to set this value into left plus 1 index, which means that it will be this index. We are going to set this value into inside this, and we're going to just increase the left value when we find non-duplicates, while we are going to increase the right index in either condition. And this loop will continue until each and every numbers are included. Hope it makes sense. Thank you. And I have also placed a GitHub link in the description section.